Hi everyone, this is Deborah. As you can see in the background, my place is a mess. My granddaughter's coming over to spend a couple days with me to get it ready for the holidays. Actually, it's just to get ready for me because my children are in Florida, so nobody's going to be coming and visiting me. But I do it for myself, okay? But she's going to come and help me. This shirt I got on Amazon, and I like it because it's thin, because I get, kind of hot, and I like the way that the front is like an apron, I guess. Let me see. Let's see. I don't know if you can tell, but whatever. All right, we're going to talk about all of the surgeries that I've had. This may take a long time. My earrings are from Chico's, and the eye makeup is from, the eyeshadows from MAC. Okay. The first surgery I had was on my chin line. I looked in the mirror, and I did not like how it was looking. It was making me look matronly. I'm almost 65, and so I asked the plastic surgeon if I could talk to some other women who had it, and he said, sure. So I went for it. It was very scary because I had never done cosmetic surgery before. So they cut me here, they cut me here and here. The scars are you don't even see them. And then they take that cannula and suck out all the fat. The surgery was about $2,500. Now, this was like 20 years ago. So it was a very well-known surgeon did this. He's retired now. The only problem I had was they did not maintain my pain level when I left the clinic. And then by the time I got home, I was in a lot of pain. But the minute I took the pain pills, then I was fine. 7 days later, I got a side effect, which was very uncomfortable. My neck actually got so hard, I couldn't move it. It was like, I had a hard on my neck. Yes, it was awful. If that's what it is like for guys, oh my God. But after about 45 minutes, it went away. No other problems. I think my muscles just kind of seized up because I had been driving for like 7 hours. So that was a success, and it's very important to keep a clean jawline. Okay, so let's see. I did smoke for about 10 years, and I think it was bothering me, the smoker wrinkles here. So my second operation was lipo on my stomach and between my legs. And when the doctor saw me, he goes, well, I think I should also take 2 inches off your backside, where your butt meets your back, and also by your knees. And I thought he was nuts, but then I realized he was right. So I got, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lipo areas. This was about 6,000, I guess. And he also lipoed my stomach. I lost 1 whole dress size during the operation. And they're only allowed to take off so much fat off of you. Now, this is when I was a size 16. I've been able to maintain a size 12 since then. So you still have to watch your diet. And let me tell you what, once you get lipo somewhere, if you don't watch your diet, the fat will gravitate in other areas that you don't want, okay? This is how a lot of the women look a little bizarre after they've had lipo, because if they don't watch their diet, it'll go somewhere else. So then I had, about 5 years after that, I had a tummy tuck. And that's where they pulled the excess skin, pulled it down, and I really like that. It gave me that flat iron board look. And when us women get in our 50s and 60s, we get that pear-shaped, and I did not like that. So I do have the washboard very flat, and I had a little pump that had all the excess fluid was in it, and after about 7 days, once they watched that, they removed that little bulbous thing, and then they pulled the drain out, which was a little bit scary. Yeah, the tummy tuck, I forgot how much that was, but it was in the thousands. So let's see. Now, if you're wondering why I don't have too many wrinkles at 65, it's because I have been maintaining my face for over 20 years. Now, what that means is you get the Botox before you get wrinkles because it keeps it flat. Once a wrinkle makes that, line, it's very hard to get rid of. So if you start maintaining this in your 40s, then you won't get those deep lines, because I know a lot of women my age will get those number 11s, and they're really deep. Well, I don't have them because I've been maintaining it. I don't have really deep crow's feet because I've been getting, I got Botox here and here, and I was getting a side effect from the Botox. Now, this goes on for like every 3 or 4 months, like 200. But I was getting side effects, this annoying headache, and it bothered me a lot. So I switched to Dysport or Dysport, ever how you want to pronounce it. I am very, very glad I did, because I have no side effects. I think it kicks in faster, no headache, and it lasts me 4 to 5 months. So I have gone like maybe 4.5 months with the Dysport. And because I was in a car accident, this eyebrow got snipped and got a little bit more elevated than this one. I've been in a lot of car accidents. So I have to get this one lifted. And so the Dysport, she always shoots me a little bit more on this side. So I have to compensate for that accident and to even it out. And sometimes I will draw this eyebrow on just a little bit, like 1 millimeter higher than that, to even it out. So then I also got run over by a car in Cocoa Beach, and this side of my face was almost totally destroyed. Let's see. Yeah, I was a pedestrian. I went through the windshield. I've gone actually through 2 windshields in my life. So I get a filler. Now, I forgot which one it is. I will put it in the description which one it is, but it's very expensive because it lasts 2 years. Gosh, I wish I could remember, but it's old age, whatever. But they will shoot me here, and that will last a long time. And when you put this particular filler, if you ask your plastic surgeon, just tell him it's the one that lasts 2 years. He'll know which one it is. When you fill these cheeks up, it lifts the jowls. You see how it's lifting a little bit? Yeah. Because I hate that jowl look. That's what really ages you, is the jowls. And if you don't know what jowl is, when you get an indentation and it's droopy. But this particular filler will camouflage that just a little bit. Plus, it gives you a youthful look. Now, I've seen a lot of movie stars who get too much under the eye and the cheeks, and they look like a balloon. It looks stupid. You want to always be minimal in this. Now, the fillers act immediately. You see a 10-year difference. As soon as this procedure's done, you see that you look 10 years younger. And I wish a lot of men would do this. And you're probably saying, well, does it hurt? Well, it is, I think the mental thinking about it is much more than the actual procedure. Get there a half hour early and get them to smear 7% lidocaine on you, and you will only feel like just a little teeny prick. You know, it's less than a bee sting. if you've got that lidocaine, and you have to give it a half hour to sink in. But I'm so used to it that sometimes I'll get 25 needles on different areas of my face, 25, but I don't even get the lidocaine because I'm so used to it. And then keep some foundation or concealer in your car, because as soon as it's over, I go to my car and I just cover up those little teeny red pricks. You're not even going to see it. And I go right to work. So it's no big deal. Now, if I get the feeler here in the marionette lines, that is about, and down here, they fill in this gap from here to here, and that camouflages that, the jowls. That's like 500, and I only do that maybe once a year. I get the Dysport like every 4 months, and that's to raise this eyebrow and to keep that number 11s at bay. But I've noticed that if you have lines going across your forehead, I got the droopy eye one time, and I remember my husband was laughing his ass off. He goes, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Because I did get that side effect. And that is when you try to flatten these lines going across, because one of the side effects is the droopy eye, and it'll look like this. So I don't get those flattened. And if you do have those lines, I would definitely go to an expert, because you can get the droopy eye if they shoot the wrong muscle. So, let's see. I think that's enough, right? But I'm glad I had all the surgeries. Now, one reason why I had these surgeries is not a good one. I think I did a video of why I had all these surgeries. I think, yeah, it wasn't a good reason. Yeah. But I'm glad I did have it all, and I'm glad that everything was cool. But you must go to a board-certified surgeon. You don't want to risk anything, because some of these things could be irreversible damage, you know. It could hit a nerve or whatever. Now, there has been times where in Ocean City, I would go to a plastic surgeon and get the crow's feet done, and the doctor would shoot into a major blood vessel. I would get such a horrible bruise. I couldn't leave my condo for 2 or 3 weeks. And I remember my husband getting really mad about that. But when I started going to another plastic surgeon, I don't get the bruising. I don't get those really bad bruises. Now, when I'm getting all those shots at once, when they're doing my whole face, I guess there'll be like 1 or 2 little bruises, but I use a very good concealer to cover them. No one ever sees them. And it only lasts like 4 days, the bruise. Now, I did get my lips done about 2 years ago. What a waste of money. $500. And it went away within like a month and a half. So why even do it? So I just try to outline my lips the best I can, because I really don't have any lips. But I use the plumping lipstick sometimes, which helps. And I think my bun's a little crooked. Yeah, I can't see the maintenance on that. It's just too much money for, what, a whole month? Forget that. And overnight, your lips will grow enormously, because that stuff that they put in your lips draws water out of your body, and it made me look like somebody had beat me up. Yeah, I did not like that at all. All right, so hope you learned something from this, and don't be scared. Just make sure that you do your research and talk to other women too. All right. Bye, everyone.